So Purple is a pretty big brand in the online mattress space, and maybe you've seen some of their cool, interesting advertisements, but what about Lumenleaf? They're owned by Saatva. Maybe you've seen some of those ads, but Lumenleaf is an all-foam bed with more of a memory foamy feel, but how does it stack up against that Purple mattress? Well, that's what we're gonna be talking about in today's video over here at the Slumber Yard. If you didn't know about the Slumber Yard, we review all things online beds and bedding products, and we basically wanna help you make your most informed mattress decision. And I'm Wes with the Slumber Yard, so in this video, we're gonna touch on everything that you need to know about between these two mattresses, the Purple Original and the Lumenleaf mattress by Saatva. We're going to touch on the policies that they're backed by, the similarities, the differences, all while touching on their firmness, feel, construction, and pricing. And at the very end of this video, I'll try to have a final verdict and answer some of the questions that you still might have about these beds. And if you enjoy this video, we would really appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you'd like, but let's get into Purple versus Lumenleaf.
At the Slumber Yard, we work real hard to find the right bed for you and save you money on it too.
All right, so before I get into everything that you need to know about Purple and Lumenleaf, I do want to say that both Saatva and Purple sent us these mattresses for free to review and tell you guys about them. But if you decide to order them, they'll be backed by the following policies, starting with completely free shipping. Now, the methods in which they get to you will be slightly different. Purple is a bed-in-a-box mattress. It might even be a bed-in-a-bag. It sometimes changes, but basically you're just going to get a big old package to your house that you drag inside, rip off all that packaging, and you'll have a bed that will expand in front of your eyes. Now, Lumenleaf, on the other hand, they will deliver their mattress to you full size through a process called white glove delivery. And basically, a local delivery team will bring that mattress in, they'll set it up for you, and in some cases, they'll even haul away your old mattress for completely free. Now, once these beds are in your possession, you get a full year to test out the Lumenleaf in your own home. So that's a 365-night trial with Lumenleaf. And if you go the route of Purple, they back their beds by a 100-night trial, so a little bit less, but either way, you're gonna get at least 3 months to test out these beds in your own home with your own sheets and your own pillows and all that. But if you do decide to return either one of these beds within that trial period, you can get a return option. Purple comes with free returns, but with the Lumenleaf mattress, you will have to pay a slight return fee if you decide to go that route. I think it's a $99 transportation fee, and that's just because they incur more costs getting the bed to you with that white glove delivery service. But we don't see many people returning Lumenleaf if you listen to this video and get all the information you need to out of it. Now, if you do want to keep these beds, that's great too, because Lumenleaf is backed by a lifetime warranty, and Purple has a standard 10-year warranty. And if you need any more information about those warranties or those policies and all the ins and outs, you can check down below in the description. We'll have some helpful links for you down there. Now, let's start off this comparison and touch on construction, which both of these beds are all foam beds, but their constructions are rather different. So if you go the route of the Lumenleaf mattress, it has a dense layer of support foam on the bottom. Then above that, a layer of memory foam, and the whole thing's wrapped up in a Euro pillow top. And the cover of the bed is made of a nice organic cotton. The bed also has a cooling strip in the center third of the bed, which I'll talk about more later. But in general, this whole construction is gonna give the bed more of a responsive memory foam feel. The feel is gonna be kind of new age. It's not gonna be like a dense, viscous memory foam, instead a lot more responsive, and it'll also provide a little bit of a sink-in sensation, but while still being kind of a pillow top sensation as well. Now, some people aren't big fans of memory foam because they just think of it as being a really dense sink-in sensation. While this bed will have a little bit of a sink-in sensation, it's definitely not gonna be like that, so that's why we call it new age, and maybe something that you'd like to try out even if you're not a huge fan of memory foam. Now, in terms of the Purple mattress, this is a 3-layer bed with dense support foam on the bottom, then a transition layer, but its top comfort foam layer is made up of a material known as hyper-elastic polymer, or the Purple grid. So when you look at this stuff, it's really stretchy, springy, and it can pretty much stretch like 20 times. It's almost like a rubber, and it has some really interesting qualities when you lay down on it. So when you lay down on your back, it provides a lot of support for you, but when you switch to your side, it'll provide a lot of pressure relief for your shoulders and hips, and it almost feels like the bed is soft and firm at the same time. Now, this construction adds up to give the bed a really unique feel. The Purple bed is pretty much unlike anything we've ever really tried in any other beds, and it's something that you kind of have to experience until you really know what it is. That's why we just say, yeah, it's unique. Now, in terms of firmness, this is one area where the beds differ slightly. Purple mattress is right around a medium on our firmness scale, meaning it should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. And the Loom and Leaf mattress is available in 2 different firmness options. You can get their relaxed firm, which is right around a medium firm on our firmness scale, great for all sleeper types. And you can also go with their firm, and that'll be an especially firm mattress, pretty much just good for any strict back or stomach sleepers in our opinion. But hey, if you like a firm mattress and you like to sleep on your side, more power to you. Now, like I mentioned, both of these beds are all foam mattresses, so if you're above the 200 to 250 pound range, you might want to check out a bed with pocketed coils instead of just support foam. And we usually recommend people do that because beds with pocketed coils just provide a lot more support and long-term durability for those bigger body types. And Purple offers a number of different options. They have their Purple Hybrid and 2 Purple Hybrid Premier beds to choose from. And Saatva has also a ton of options. They have a memory foam hybrid, Saatva Classic, Saatva HD. There's tons and tons of beds. I could list them all and we'd probably be here for, a couple more minutes. But you can check out either one of these bed brands and all their specific beds down below in the description if you'd like. Now, in terms of X factors, both these beds have a couple. I mentioned one in terms of the Loom and Leaf a little bit earlier in this video, and that's that the center third of the bed actually has a cooling strip in it. So they use a material in that center third that they also use for burn victims at a hospital, so it might help cool you down, or at least cool down that middle third of you throughout the night. Now, Purple is also a great bed for any potential hot sleepers, because since that Purple grid is laid out in a grid format, there's tons of room for air to circulate through the bed, making it really breathable and might be a good option for any hot sleepers. Now, while both of these beds have their cooling advantages, we would probably place them both around the temperature neutral side of things. A lot of things come into play in terms of temperature regulation, like the type of sheets you use or pajamas, so definitely know all that stuff going in. It's not going to actively cool you down, but you should be sleeping temperature neutral on either one of these mattresses. Okay, so the last thing to touch on is price. How much money are you going to be paying if you go the route of either one of these beds? And I want to preface this section by saying that brands like Saatva and Purple do like to tinker with their pricing and promotions from time to time. So this is as of when I'm recording this video, but you should be able to pick up a queen size Purple for around the $1,400 mark. And you may be able to save a couple $100 if you use a coupon code down below in the description. Purple is finicky on those discounts, so sometimes they'll have them and sometimes they won't, but definitely check down below and see if they do when you're watching this video. And in terms of the Loom and Leaf mattress, you can pick up a queen size for around the $2,100 mark for that queen size MSRP, but we should have a discount with Saatva to save you a couple $100 on that bed. And if you would like to use that discount code, it really helps us out over here at the Slumber Yard, and we greatly appreciate it. All right, so that's everything that you need to know when comparing Purple to the Loom and Leaf mattress, but at this point in the video, it's time to give you our Slumber Yard final verdict. So here it is. Well, if you're looking for a bed with more of a responsive memory foam feel that's available in 2 different firmness options with some consumer-friendly policies, I would check out the Loom and Leaf bed. And if you want something with more of a medium firmness and a really unique feel, something that you've probably never tried before in a bed, then I would check out Purple. But that's just what we think over here at the Yard. What do you guys think? Have you heard of Purple? Have you tried it out? Have you heard of Loom and Leaf? Would you like to try it? Write us down below in those comments. We would love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button and feel free to subscribe if you'd like. But that's going to do it for this one. I'm Wes, wishing you a good night's sleep.